Well, speaking of the case that I've been keeping up with lately is the lawyer that I kind of sort of had back in the day.
I watched some stuff. Did I send
Yeah,
you
you
something?
sent me something. Yeah, I think you sent me the video of him with the officers that pulled up to the house when.
Gotcha.
What you think about it? Like, well, what have you drawn from it so far that you looked at?
Okay, I know that this is gonna be a little bit. I don't know if you're gonna be annoyed by it or whatever, but I'm specifically saving all this info. Like, I still haven't gone into it yet.
Oh, okay.
On purpose though, not because like I've been lazy or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it actually, I get excited about thinking about it. I can't wait
to
watch the perfect documentary or whatever. Start getting into it.
Yeah,
but I don't know much. I really don't.
Disgraced lawyer.
Yeah,
I see a bunch of titles just calling him that. I think that's hilarious. Like, every time I hear people refer to him, they say disgraced lawyer, and I'm just like, bro, is it really that deep that y'all gotta refer to him as that? It's funny.
Yeah,
though.
it's like more like, why can't you call him a murderer?
Yeah,
why do you have to bring up his career? But something I noticed. This is the only thing I do know is that they keep bringing up his shady lawyer past.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, and I think that kind of goes into me saying, like, why do y'all keep saying that? But I feel like, and so I was watching it on and off every now and then, whatever, and I'd be like, bro, all right, he's on the defense, so who would that be that is asking him the questions? Who's that?
Oh, you're saying
because he's the defense.
Yeah.
So
the prosecutors.
Okay, yeah, there you go. The prosecutors keep asking him questions, and I was just listening. I wasn't looking. Well, I was kind of looking every now and then, but I just was listening to the questioning and Alex answering, and I just kept I was looking at my phone like, is he serious right now? Is the prosecutor serious right now? But no, I go to the comments and everybody's like, yeah, the prosecutor's just doing a great job. He's going to be found guilty. And I was just like, I don't know. If I was on the jury.
I swear to God, I had the same feeling as you. I don't know why, but I saw like 2 TikToks yesterday because it's starting to really build traction now. Okay. Everybody's starting to know who Alex Murdaugh is.
Yeah. So, I asked a couple people at work, and usually whoever knows him lived in South Carolina at some point, but nobody from North Carolina knew who he was. But go ahead.
But I can't remember. Out of the 2 TikToks, I had a weird feeling. I'm like, oh my God, this guy might be the next OJ.
Bro,
like, I see it. I can see it.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Me too.
So, all right. For example, the prosecution said, all right, so...
And did you say why this is interesting to us, by the way? Or what makes it extra interesting, or you don't want to say that?
No, I already said it. I said...
Oh, you did today?
He was kind of sort of my lawyer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I led with that, I think.
All right.
But, yeah, so...
Sorry.
The prosecution asked, they said, so you went out to the kennels with your wife and son? And he said, yes. And then he said, how long did you stay out of there? He was like, I didn't stay out there long. I was about to do what I really didn't want to do, and I sweat. And so, yeah, no, that was kind of iffy. But the prosecution, here's what he did. He said, so you jetted out of there. Well, because he did say I got out of there. And then, that's when he said, because I was about to do what I didn't want to do, and I sweat. So the prosecutor was like, okay, so you jetted out of there as soon as you got there. You just wanted to get out of there. And he said, I mean, not in those words. I wouldn't say I jetted out of there, but I left because I didn't like to be hot and working. And then so he was like, okay. So after you decided, you went out there, you jetted out of there. And I was like, he just said that he didn't say that.
And the jury's going to see that.
Yeah.
The jury's going to be like, he just said that he didn't jet.
So
but you're going to keep saying that.
Yeah.
And it's going to lose faith between the prosecutor and the jury.
Yeah. And I was just sitting there like, bro,
it's like you're dying on a hill.
Yeah.
Don't die on that hill.
Exactly.
Such a stupid word.
Exactly. And then where was I?
So we were talking about the prosecutor dying on that hill of that word.
Yeah, but another hill that he's dying on is at one point, and I know it was to discredit the witness. I would discredit Alex or whatever. But he just went in a deep rabbit hole about Alex's financial history with the law firm and all of that. This is a murder case. So it was like once Alex said that he was guilty of all of that, he was like, yeah, I lied about that. I lied to all of my clients. I stole money, whatever. After he got him to admit all of that, it was like, okay, so the jury knows he's a liar.
Yeah.
Go to the murders.
It's like
now.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp never said I wasn't a drug addict. And it's like that's what the defense did wrong for Amber Heard.
Yeah, they kept
saying, "Look, he's a drug addict."
Yeah,
he's always drunk, and Johnny Depp would go on there and be like, "Yeah, I was."
Yeah,
good job, guys. Like
it's nothing new,
dude. It's the same thing with Alex Murdaugh.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling like too. I was like, "Yo, like, okay, he admitted all of that." And he's saying he's not disputing any of it. He's saying you can almost make up a story that you want to about this. And if I can't safely say that didn't happen, I might agree with you on it. But yeah, it was like he stayed there to the point where the judge said, "Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll resume tomorrow." And Alex's lawyer got up and was like, "Your Honor, this is supposed to be a murder case," and he just stood up there for like 2 or 3 hours talking about financial stuff, and it was like trying to get it thrown out, but the lawyer was like, the judge was like, "Nah, I know, but still." But
so
yeah,
one thing that I don't like ever doing is focusing on the title of an article, and not actually reading it. Anyways, so the one thing that it says in 99 financial charges.
Yeah, explained.
Oh, explain though. You're right. 19 indictments, and then that's explained. That's not an indictment.
Yeah.
Indictment. Okay, fair enough. I wanted to know what the charges were, like the actual charges. Remember I got confused with the charges with Tory Lanez.
Oh yeah.
But this is murder at the end of the day. The charges shouldn't be that confusing.
Right now, he's definitely on trial for murdering his wife and son.
And honestly, I hate this shit. It's so hard to find. Like, how do I find the actual charges?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is just a waste of time. Anyways, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
But yeah, I'm just like reading the comments. Like people point out little subtle things that I didn't notice, but I'm like, if I didn't notice it, would the jury notice it? Like. But they was like,
well, the jury's supposed to just be people like me and you,
right?
Yeah,
exactly. That's my point. My point.
Yeah.
So somebody was like, the prosecutor did a really good job asking how were the dogs reacting, because if the dogs weren't acting crazy, then whoever killed Maggie and the son must have been somebody that the dogs knew or were aware of already.
True.
And I was like, okay, but I wasn't paying no attention to that. So unless it became clear, I would have been like, okay, why is he asking about the dogs right now? I mean, but yeah. I mean, maybe the jury got in the room together and somebody is gonna bring it up, and whatever.
Do you think that the court system is just completely flawed still?
If Alice gets off on this, 100%. And one of the dudes that I was talking to at work about this, he was like, what he said something to do with before the trial even began. He heard something Alex said, and immediately he was like, that's something that a guilty person would say. And so the more that he learned about the case, he was like, bro, if he gets off, my faith in the jury system, I mean the judicial system, all of that. He said it's going out the window. He said I'm gonna jump on board with defund the police, hell, even defund the freaking judicial system at this point, because it ain't worth nothing. And I was like, that's crazy.
The title is definitely gonna be Alex Murdaugh was my lawyer.
Yeah.
I got to, man. But it's true though. It's not clickbait.
Yeah.
It's not clickbait. I know he said kind of, sort of, but he has to say that. That's all I'm gonna say. We're done. We're not gonna.
For reference, if need be, I went to him and signed the paperwork for him to be my attorney, but then all of this kicked off, and then he stepped down as an attorney, and then eventually, he has nothing to do with that no more.
I think it's time for me to start researching this. I've been waiting, bro.
The trial is pretty much over. I think at some point they're gonna. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not, but I don't know. I just know that it was live, like how Johnny Depp and Amber Heard was on YouTube. It was live for a couple days, and I was watching it like that.
Gotcha.
And that's why I heard
I didn't even
certain
see that
stuff,
pop
and I was
up.
just like, but it's a lot of it that's online right now, though. So
yeah.
His son goes on the stand at some point. Some of his best friend goes on the stand at some point. Yeah,
do you have like a good recommendation for me? Because I know you gave me a documentary, but maybe there's a better one that you've seen. Or
what I'll send you is, I think that the page is called Law and Crime or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what I watched.
They've been on top of that.
I use them for Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Yeah, they were also live with this case. So yeah. Just go down a rabbit hole of what they've been posting.
Okay,
you'll find everything you need. Anything you're looking for, I'm sure they got it.
I'm already familiar with them, so
yeah. It was, bro. There's a part of me, I can't lie. There's a part of me that's like, I kind of want to see what's gonna happen if he get off.
There's a part of me that wants him to get off just so that people can start getting angry about how fucked our judicial system is.
Yeah, that's true.
Judicial system. Okay.